Hello everyone and welcome to another Solo Wizard commentary. This game was a pretty fun game to play. I pretty much didn't come in with too much stuff and someone spawned immediately behind us and it sort of triggered a fight right at the beginning and we were sort of out for blood for the rest of the game after that. Already I can hear someone with a bow and arrow behind me, so I really want to just kill this goblin and open the door and see what's going on, but this guy refused to die and I didn't want to waste another magic missile or a zap because I might need it, but I eventually just went ahead and did that. And we do see someone with a health potion over there. I think it might be a ranger, so I go ahead and invis and haste far before. But upon approaching, we realize it's actually a fighter, so you generally want to keep a bit more distance against a fighter. Fireball is nice because it pushes back, and as soon as they get close, you want to jump and invis. I cut noise there just so he didn't know where we were going, so we can get some more distance. And we do end up getting him with zaps. Usually if they have a big shield like a heater or a round shield, you're going to want to either aim for the feet or the head. And this guy came in pretty geared, so this was a nice kill just to start the game off. It's also worth noting in those types of situations, if he does get super close and you think he's low, you can like jump back, crouch, and start to magic missile them. It's a bit of like a risky thing to do. They have to be like 1 or 2 hits from magic missile away, otherwise you'll get headshot, but otherwise it's a pretty decent thing. So we do see someone at the top there. We have a bad circle, so I don't really want to fight that much here. So I haste getting this, and I accidentally casted haste again here. Otherwise, that would have been a magic missile. We get in the door before him, so he now has to come to us because of where the circle is. Pop with clarity because we are running low on haste. In hindsight, that first spell should have just been a magic missile, but I do eventually do it at the end. Since he only had one direction to go, and if he just hit in the storm, he loses HP, and it's still just beneficial for me. We're just going to heal up now and pop a meditate. But before we meditate, I like to use a fireball to clear something if we have an extra stack, because it'll heal up when you meditate anyways. I think you get 2 stacks of fireball depending on how much knowledge you're running. So normally from here, I do like to go into that little mini library room that's in the basement, but the zone is closing in and we don't have that much time, and my priority is to just get onto the 2nd floor. You really don't want to be on the bottom floor when the zone is closing in, because it's a lot harder to get from the bottom up than it is to go from up to bottom. And if you go through this door, there's a little entrance on the right side you can go to, but sometimes depending on where the champion is, he'll aggro you, so you gotta be careful about that. And you can see here I tried to sneak around the champion, but he's still aggroed anyways. And nobody cleared the spiders here, so we can just go invis, run past all of it. For the spiders, we can deal with it by just luring them to the trap that it's going to be over here. And luckily, the champion won't chase you this far, so it's a good spot to sort of just chill behind these barrels. Accidentally hasted this goblin and I tried to magic myself. we do actually see someone over there. I wasn't sure what they were doing. I thought it might have been a rogue, and they were getting chased by a mimic, but it was a ranger, and they saw us across the room, and while they were getting chased by the mimic, they chose to shot us. So that's the thing about wizard. A couple hits and you're pretty much dead. If he were to hit my head with one of those hits, I definitely would have died. We're a bit healed up, and we got some of our spells back, so it's time to go into the zone. It'll be really problematic if this guy decides to hold us here. So I'm pretty much, I don't want to protect that choke without being invisible, because if he's just holding it, we'll get shot. But I don't really hear any signs of him, and I don't really see him. I do hear chain boots, or like heavy boots, on the other side of this door, and I did see that someone got killed by a falchion, so the most likely situation is this guy killed the ranger. So we're going to chase him down. Whenever you have the jump on fighter, it's always a fight in your advantage, especially if you push him out of the zone like this. Like right now, I know the left side, there's nothing he can really do there, so we can just like keep chasing him. He's in the storm. He has to come to us, and eventually we get him. I want to loot his body, so I'm going to make sure we pop a potion before we do to heal while we go. And he had quite a few things, so we're just going to spend some time looting it. And by this point, I'm pretty sure there's no one else left in the game. I am a bit low on spells. I use like 3 or 4 fireballs on that guy. I missed the ranger's dead body there, looking back at the recording. I think that's what the fighter was doing when I first got into the room. But luckily, we can just go into the zone and find a portal out. But usually, if you get really close to a fighter and they speed up and just come running at you, it's pretty hard to kill them. But if you keep your distance, you should be able to just take them down. And yeah, if you enjoyed this game, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of. I think I made around like 300 or 400 gold after selling all the fighter stuff. It is the beginning of the wipe, so the gold's going to be a bit less than, you know, maybe if it was in the middle of the season. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.